will be a repeat, but not. All right, 156, that first sign is two A's coming up the body. Or like address, to live at, right? If I'm talking about life and such, lots of times I'll use an L instead. A, to live at, address. That next sign, dominant hand is coming close to non-dominant, near, right? Close by, near to. Pointing again, there. You know this one already. The circular one here. These city signs I am not going to be using. These are not cities that we are familiar with here. I will show you a few of our city signs, all right? But all she's doing is an SF for San Francisco, right? Now, you use SF just about anywhere and people will think of San Francisco, all right? Oakland, not so much. An I that bobs up and down. Y, I have no idea, right? Oakland. Berkeley, you can understand, it's a B that bobs up and down, right? Fremont is an F that bobs up and down. Here in Wichita, our city's not here, this is Derby. Wichita, the city sign is a W that goes over and down, like and it's going to be going out and down, going out and down, right? Out and down, Wichita with a W. Now, if you go anyplace else, if you're in Texas and you say, all right, I live, it could mean Waco, it could, all right, here it's going to be, well, Wichita Falls will probably have an F in there someplace. I don't know that for sure, because I don't know the sign for Wichita Falls. It's not one that I've come up against, all right? Yeah, maybe. But here, the W making that 7 shape is Wichita. Derby. Hutch. All right. You can't do it with an A. You've got Augusta and Andover and there's another one. Andale. I mean, there's just too many of them. G's are the same thing. All right, so the ones that you would need here are Wichita, Derby, Hutchinson, that kind of stuff. If you don't know the city sign, what with a D? If you don't know the city sign, what are you going to do? All right, and if you're other places, you need to fingerspell it anyway, just to double check. All right, page 157. He is making a pointed top, all right, like a rooftop. And he's doing it several times because there's several roofs, and that means, it does not mean New York, Los Angeles, it means city, town, all right? Now, here, I see more, and I tend to do a twist, right? Rooftop, 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 rather than just in place, tap, tap. So I do it more with a twist. Either way, it's just showing a lot of roofs and indicating a city. This sign, this is here, all right? An upside down palm, circling, means area, region. Now, this sign can be used to mean approximately. Think about it. We're not signing a word. We're signing a concept in the area of, it's how many people came? Around 7. Right? In the area of 7. So, approximately. Area. And he's showing you the city sign again. Don't know why. Right, rough, 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 rough. He's fingerspelling. Hills. Not too many of those around here. Okay. Hills. 158. Yeah, Don't take it over, all right? It's going to be staying right in this area. All right. Just so that you have a starting point for these two sides put together to mean one thing, all right? This is the sign for stone or rock, right? Just a fist on top of a fist. Stone, rock. Now, if you have a rock that goes up and up and up and up, it's a mountain. All right? So a stone that goes up, a rock that goes up and up and up. See that? Every way you go. All right? So you start with that, and then it's a motion that goes up and up and up. It's a pretty sign, especially musically. All right? Like you're going into the mountains. All right? And it's kind of that, you know how sometimes you'll draw a mountain with that craggy, right? It's that shape that you're drawing with your hands, right? Mountain. Sometimes they will not start with this. Sometimes they will just, I'm going to the mountains, all right? And not start with that beginning. But that's where it came from. That stone, that rock that goes up and up and up and up. That next one, he is saying that he lives near water, right? Now that water could be anything. Maybe he lives near the water. Cheney, like Cheney Lake, all right? Near water area, Cheney, all right? I live near water river, all right? That water that flows in a long way, as opposed to water that's in, or sometimes they'll do it this way, all right? A water lake. All right, so near water. Near park. Park is one of those that the finger spelling, right, is often its sign, and that it will flow really fast. Near park. P-A-R-K. All right? P-A-R-K. Park. Park. All right? So, P-A-R-K. But it will just flow. And you'll catch this and this, all right? And you'll figure it out. Because what else would be? All right? The next one, too. Mall. Sometimes they'll go, and he's got shopping mall. Shopping area. All right? Shopping mall. Mall. Directions. Think of your map. An N that goes up. North. An S that goes down. South. An E that goes off to the right. East. Now, west, sometimes they'll do that way, all right? Because if I'm on my map, west is going to be this way. Oftentimes it will just be east and west will go the same direction, all right? The only difference is the E and the W. All right, so north, south, east, west. Everybody following me? We're on page 159 in locations. All right. He is indicating a flat surface that's low. All right? A flat surface that's low. If I'm inside, what would I call that? Floor. The floor. What if I am outside? That's the ground. Same sign, different context. All he's indicating is a flat surface that's low down. What if I did
Ceiling.
The ceiling, all right, a flat surface that is high. That, the sign that's underneath him, all right, he's got flat surface, flat surface, flat surface. Shelves, all right, and you would indicate probably I wouldn't just do it here, I'd show where it is. It's on the wall over there, shelf, all right, or back there, the shelves, all right, but flat surface, flat surface, flat surface. That's all he's indicating is a flat surface. It's a generic sign, depends upon the context, where you place it. Okay. The sign next to floor, he's got arm on top of arm. It means table. It can also mean desk. Desk. It's a piece of furniture or it's a counter, all right? In the kitchen, the cooking counter, all right? We know this one already. Yay. There's one you don't have to learn. This one is kind of it's indicating a bag, all right? Something hanging down from my arm, all right? A bag. So it can mean trash, right? It could mean a basket. I had a basket underneath there. Anything that's hanging down. Most of the time it's going to be a bag, trash bag. That next sign is pretty generic too. He's got flat surfaces parallel, flat surfaces parallel. Now, it can mean a box, all right? I can carry the box, or actually I would set up the box first. I have to know where it is first. Box, carry, here. Now, but this is also flat surfaces parallel, flat surface parallel. What is this?
Room.
A room, all right? So it can mean that as well. It can mean room. How are you going to know? Are they talking about a box or are they talking about a room? Context. Context, all right? If they ask you to pick it up, it's probably not a room.
Probably not.
All right? The next is a fairly generic sign. Top of 160. She's got a C shape on her hand. It can indicate cup, but basically it's indicating a cylinder of some sort. It is a three-dimensional thing, and it's got some depth to it. All right? If I was talking about an object that was very narrow, I would use like a CD, right? A DVD, a disc of some sort, a frisbee, right? That's pretty. It doesn't have this kind of depth to it. Do you see the difference? All right. So with my whole hand there, making that C, I am indicating some. Now I can indicate the height. All right. Maybe the flowers I put in the vase. All right, and it's a tall cylinder. I can indicate maybe my house has columns, pillars out front, right? Same basic thing. Context is everything. So this sign can be translated cup, if it's appropriate, all right? But it's a cylinder of some sort, which is what a cup is. Next sign over. Backpack. Backpack door. All right, I'm just, it's here across my shoulders. It is not tired. It is not jacket. Okay, it is back here, indicating back here. We know this one already. Picture. We know this one already. Phone. We know this one already. Oh, just cross these off. You know this one already. Candy. There's an optional. This sign is sweet. Think of sugar. You've eaten a powdery donut, all right, and you're brushing the sugar off. Sweet. Sweet. It can be sweet in taste. It can be sweet-natured. She's sweet. She's not candy. All right. She's sweet. Sweet. We know this one. It can be the act of writing. It can be the object. All right. Depends upon how it's used. And we know this one already. Oh, this is just going to be too easy. We know this one already. Look, you know this one already. Apple. You know this one already. Put. All right, put it wherever. All right, let's review that much. Mountain. South. Bag. Trash.
Table.
Table.
Near.
City.
Cities. Cities. I've got more than one rooftop. All right, city. Address to live at.
East.
Water.
Box.
Box. Room. Floor.
TV.
Backpack.
Okay. 161. Now we get to the individual roof, where we're going to draw the roof and the sides. And a house, right? A house. I can draw it this way. I can draw it palms out, palms in, then up. The next is just an abbreviation. A-P-T. Apartment. Apartment. The next is like home, but with a D. Dorm. Dorm. My son has gone to a camp, and it's at a college. All right, so he's staying in the dorm. And when he arrived, he set everything up, and he took a picture and sent it and said, "My home, not sweet home." All right, sizes. Part of dealing with size, all right, is involving the face as well as the hands. So, chop, all right? Big, large, and the mouth has a chop. Let me give you something to impress someone. Not something that's going to appear in your... The shape of your mouth that corresponds with the sign is called a mouth morpheme. Just impress a future teacher, all right? So the mouth morpheme for large, for huge, big, gigantic, whatever is all right? That next is, well, she's got a sign that she's using, and it is a edge of the hand tap, tap. Not coming down, what is this sign? Some, all right, or part. It's a tap. It means average, medium, all right, a medium size. And the mouth morpheme for that is I'm going to kind of, then you've got this sign with a mouth morpheme, ooh, O-O. What do you think that means?
Small.
Small, little, tiny, whatever synonym you want to put. So we've got
Large. Medium. Small.
all right? Now they've got 4. What she's doing is
Giant. Medium big.
medium big, all right? A small medium, all right? And small, little. So the 3 basic signs are chop, large, medium, too small. Now you would not go, all right, because really what I remember,
Little.
all right, but I guess if you were talking about an elf or something like that, but a house, you're not going to go, is it maybe a doll house or one of those little Lego houses type thing, okay? But this sign would not really be appropriate when talking about a house. It's that little. All right, then he's talking about ages. And again, it has nothing to do with 0, 50, or whatever.